weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Skies have cleared out after a somewhat cloudy start to the day. Getting a look on our Wave 31 Skycam network brought to you by Thompson Roofing and Construction. We're not going to see any showers, whether it be snow or rain. Don't have to worry about that overnight tonight. All we have to worry about is the cold. It is going to be our chilliest night of the week, and we're already seeing that taking shape at this hour. Scottsboro's at 36. We're down to 30 in Fayetteville and Athens, 27 in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and 31 at this hour in Moulton. Everyone is going to fall below freezing tonight. A hard freeze in the forecast as we fall to 27 in Guntersville, 26 in Gadsden, up to Fort Payne, and 28 overnight tonight in Decatur. So it'll be a cold start to your Friday, but the good news is we are expecting calm wind and some sunshine in the morning, so it won't take long for those temperatures to rebound. I think we're back to the upper 40s by the lunch hour on Friday, and eventually we do get to those low 50s tomorrow afternoon. The breeze may pick up a little bit by the afternoon, nothing significant, but that might make it still feel cool enough that you'll want that jacket handy in the afternoon on Friday. Highs around the low 50s for most of us. Muscle Shoals climbing to 54 and Huntsville's high of 52 degrees. Saturday will be even nicer. You're looking at highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. Decatur might get to 61 on Saturday. We should have a fair amount of sunshine to kick off the weekend as well. Take advantage of that day. That is going to be our nicest day probably for at least the next week, both with the temperatures and the fact that it will be a dry day on Saturday. We're dry right now on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. It should stay that way for the next couple of days. We'll roll through your Storm Tracker Future Radar. A couple clouds here and there early on Friday, but otherwise mainly sunny skies. We stay mainly clear with just some high-level cloud cover streaming in later in the day. And then we're looking at rain chances returning beginning Saturday night, and it might favor areas to the north initially, but eventually all of us will likely get rain during the day on Sunday. We're probably talking late morning through the afternoon and maybe the evening for the most widespread and most intense of that rain, and then we'll see that clear out as we head into Sunday night and Monday. We are not done with the rain threat, though. We have plenty more of that coming our way next week. A boundary is basically going to stall out over the southeast, giving us numerous chances at rainfall next Tuesday, next Wednesday, lingering into next Thursday. A very wet stretch is likely in the offing for us, and that means we could see several inches of rain potentially in North Alabama. Right now, the model's favoring Northwest Alabama to have the best chance at the heaviest of the rain. And when we're talking 3 inches of rain in that 2 to 3 day span, we could see some of our local rivers begin to rise. I don't know if we'll necessarily see that river flooding, but that's something that we'll monitor closely next week. With that front staying to our south, the thunderstorms will likely stay south of us as well. So not much of a severe weather threat with that setup, but we could certainly get some heavy rain totals when it's set and done. Highs in the 50s through next Wednesday, and then possibly cooling down back to the 40s around this time next week.